right, that reminds me, please go to momstown.com, sign up for our newsletter, because if we don't get through all this great content, it will be in our newsletter so you can have it in your email. Cliff, welcome. Cliff Pia, mcreativegroup.com. You've been here once before, but you have such fabulous content. Tell us what you do for corporations with the video, because I was just struck by how helpful it would be for all of our mom entrepreneurs, but I just don't know enough to tell them.
Yeah, understood.
So you have to.
Well, for years we've been working with major corporations creating TV commercials, initially radio commercials, and video content. Now what's happened, and this is an interesting shift in the world of business, where a huge amount of money used to be put towards broadcast TV commercials. That money now is almost exclusively going into internet marketing, and a lot of it is going towards video. We have one of our clients had, I think it was $54 million as their marketing budget for this chunk of their business, which was a particular product. Mm-hmm. And I met with them recently, and they're taking all except a small sliver of that and putting it into video creation. Now, why would they do that? People are spending so much time online, and when you go to a website, you want to be entertained, and you want to understand what's going on. When Apple introduces the iPad, they put out a video on their website that explains what the iPad is. And they're doing it with video because it grabs your attention, holds you there, and if it's done well, is compelling. That same thinking, any entrepreneur can use. And it's critical because if you go to a website that doesn't have video, oftentimes you just click away because there's nothing to hold your interest. Banner ads don't do it anymore.
No, and people just go to YouTube to be entertained if you're not going to.
That's true, but YouTube, yeah, and anything you post on your website should be put on YouTube and any other of the a multitude of video sites out there. But it doesn't take much to create good video content for yourself if you have a business that you want to be promoting. And it puts you higher up on the optimization if search engines, if you have video. And also, it lets people understand who you are, because the #1 secret, really, of connecting with an audience is to give them a relationship with you. And the way to do that is through video. That's why when people watch TV shows and they have their favorite stars, they watch it often enough, they feel like they know the person.
Sure. Okay, so what is the maximum length of a video so you don't burn them out?
I personally am and I say this to all of our corporate clients too, 2 minutes is ideal, 90 seconds to 2 minutes is ideal, 2.5 minutes is okay, 3 minutes you're bordering, 4 minutes you've lost them.
Yeah, they get antsy. I get antsy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're
yeah, we all have too much to do, and that's really what it is.
Well, I remember you telling me that we were talking about you writing your book, and you said, I think in sound bites. So how do I write a book? And that's another critical thing, is to get the message across in that 2-minute time frame.
Correct. So the #1 step when you're communicating to your audience and you want to create a video is pre-plan what you're going to say. Figure out the top 3 to 6 points that you want to make. And they should be, #1, introducing what you're going to be selling, what's unique about what you're selling, what the benefits are going to be to your audience, and let them know that that's what's coming, and then explain to them what that is, and then tell them at the end what you already told them. So you tell them, then
tell
you
them
explain
what you need to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. Yeah.
And that's really all that should be in a video.
Okay, so they don't need an elaborate background. It can be just really clean in the background. Because we're talking flip video cameras.
That's true.
Oftentimes.
And I actually wanted to bring a flip with me just in case anybody in the audience didn't know this. Flip cameras are about $200. They're handheld like this. I take them with me on vacation for, if I'm blogging or something, or if I just want to shoot a scene with my kids, just have family time. But it has a little USB port. You push on the side, plug it into your computer. You can literally upload it to YouTube in minutes after you use it.
Oh, you can?
No, yeah, it's awesome. It's like what they did that was brilliant, which, by the way, is a secret for any business idea you have out there. Simplify people's lives, and they will come running to you. And make it fun.
You mean don't complicate them,
Don't
Mary?
complicate things, Mary.
Simplify. Well, and you know what? We'd say, if you want to tell a mom about your product, keep it simple. Not because she's stupid, but because she's busy.
Yeah.
And you're pushing her over the edge into overwhelm anyway.
So to go back to what you were asking before, backgrounds when you're shooting videos, do keep it simple. but also make the cropping tight, because you don't want a big wide shot. You don't want a camera over there and then have this huge scene behind you, because you get lost, because it's going to end up on a small window on a website.
And then you look like a little bobblehead.
Yeah,
in
you're
the
just
middle
like this little thing, and no one can connect. What they really want to see is who you are, and it comes out of your eyes. In fact, what I tell when I'm directing, when I've directed a lot of sports celebrities and TV celebrities, and what you have to do, even to remind them, is it's not a camera, it's a person on the other side that you want to project out to and connect to them. So you picture someone they love, or a friend, or someone who actually cares about what they're saying, as opposed to some judgmental, metallic entity.
Okay.
You know, so you have to think in terms of who you're talking to and really connect to them before you start shooting your video. And when you shoot a video, get your concept simple, rehearse it if you want to, but don't overthink it. People like the flaws. People like having, it's okay if you make humanity. If you make a mistake, you laugh at yourself. I can tell you a story about that in a minute, but.
Okay, so we have so much content to get through.
Mm-hmm.
You already gave us the #1 secret.
Building relationships.
Yes.
Building relationships by doing videos frequently, so people get to know who you are. Don't assume that you're going to do one video and post it, and then all of a sudden the world's going to flock to your website. You're going to have to create videos every day for a long time, but every one that you do and every blog that you do, realize that people are going to ultimately see it. But you may only have an audience of 1 or 2 in the beginning, 10, and all of a sudden it'll be the 100th monkey syndrome, where everyone will start coming to you because they'll all be talking about it, because you're giving them valuable content, which is the most critical thing. Whatever you do, give value. Otherwise, you're just talking to people, and they don't need that.
And then they see it as your ego. You're just, you're doing it for yourself.
Keeping ego out of it is good. You're trying to help the moms and the consumers that you're connecting to. You don't want to be, it's not about you, it's about them.
I'm lost. Can't be about me, it's got to be about them. Okay, so when we get back, let's get through these 8 affordable tips, and then if you have any other key points. Because I think some people embrace the video world, and some people back away because it seems too personal, maybe, to put themselves out there.
That's valid.
Okay, so we have a lot more to come with Cliff on Momstown, so stay with us and make sure to head over to our website, momstown.com, sign up for our newsletter, and we'll be right back.